What's good, YouTube? I'll be breaking down and analyzing this video for SAID. Appreciate the opportunity. If you guys are interested in educational AB content, you can go over to my channel. Hope you enjoy. So he spawns into this raid with the Vector with 7N. I'm pretty sure this is the rush game mode. 7N Vector is actually underrated, heavily underrated. There's guns like the MPX and MP5 which people like more, but the Vector isn't bad. Close the scav. The one thing I will say, when you play with the SMG, you should play a lot faster than when you play with the AR or LMG or sniper, since you're extremely light. As you can see, SAID is just jumping around, running around. He's playing very lightweight. He does a very good job at keeping track of his audio. Like this guy he hears in this room, he was barely making audio that whole time, but some audio is too detectable. Like slow walking, you can hear slow walking from a very long distance. So if you're most of the gunfights you see here will be won off of game knowledge. SAID is a very experienced player, as you can see, as you guys know. So I wouldn't recommend Superman jumping off of the banister, but it's SAID we're talking about, so he can do that. And as you can tell, the guy was not aware of the situation at all. Okay, he healed his stomach. It is rush game mode, they didn't really give you a lot of heals. I always recommend not playing slow or scared. You can play slow. You can choose your playstyle, but I would recommend playing scared. Never be scared, because the other guy you're playing against is probably scared, and if he isn't, he's probably an experienced player. So he heard the shots on the right, but he heard this guy on the left making audio. This guy's playing scared. SAID does a very good job at keeping track of his enemies. Very good job at keeping track of his enemies. I will say, sometimes you don't have to be 100 HP, like full HP, to take a gunfight or to run around. M4, M995, tier 5 vest, tier 4 helmet. You always want to make sure you have a slot for your mag as well. I know a lot of people lose their mags because they reload without having room. See, that's like one of those moments where you should have died, but you didn't, so it is what it is. Not much to say on that. That was totally... He must have forgot his gun was on single, or I don't know, something. Luckily, he was shooting A1 in that M995. Player across the bridge. A lot of people ask me, how do you know if it's a player or AI? I have to say it's like 99% knowledge and like 1% a guess. Some footstep art, like the AI moves the same every time for the most part. So any irregular movement kind of triggers my paranoia. Makes me think it's somebody else, which 99% of the time it is. ratting can actually hurt you more than it can help you. As you can see, this guy was making audio and then he decided to just try and go quiet or crouch walk. And sometimes that's just not good. Since the enemy knows where you are, you might as well reposition or try and get an advantageous position instead of just being in a corner like that guy. So always play for the advantage. Sometimes being quiet is the advantage, but most of the time, if the person knows where you are, being quiet isn't gonna help you much. Okay, here's 2 players up here. Always try to get the right hand peek. You never want to peek long angles left-handed, since half your body peeks, and on the right peek only your head. The power of tier 5 ammo. He realizes the guy was under him from the audio cue, so he jumps down. You always want to take the downtime to reset your utility and ammo. Free kill. Once again, the guy being quiet when he knows where he is. You never want to be quiet when someone knows where you are, since it doesn't really matter at that point. Unless you like reposition and then go quiet, where now it's a guessing game. If you're in the same room and you go quiet, the person still knows you're in there, so it doesn't really help you. If anything, it hurts you since you give them control of the situation. Why the heck? Well, when you die to people like that, there's just nothing you could do. You might as well just take a deep breath. People that rat like that, it's just, you can't do anything about it. There's no way to stop it. This is good awareness right here. He sees the dead body, so he's looking around for an enemy. You guys want to clear your angles and stuff? Oh my. Wait, yeah, that wasn't really his fault. You could say he could have 360 no-scoped that guy, but he wasn't really expecting him to beat her after he cleared out the bottom part. And that just gives you experience, because next time he runs up those stairs, he'll ADS up there. You always want to take your mistakes and bad games and learn from them. These guys were unaware. This guy fell asleep on his phone. You see, he's realizing the guy was under him the whole time. Sometimes the footstep audio, the audio indicators are incorrect. Holding the pistol and going there, guy. Sometimes you lose gunfights like that. There is a factor where it comes down to guns and bullets. He also just got headshot. So you will have to play the situation accordingly a lot of times when it comes to if you're running bad ammo or like tier 4 even. Because if you're running tier 4 against tier 5 or 6, they're gonna take some shots at that. He pre-fires this guy. Good unpeak. Yeah, that was mechanics gap right there. That guy wasted his whole 30 mag and hit no bullets. This actually is a decent player. That player was actually good. He didn't even hesitate in the line of fire. He was moving very well. That player was moving very well.
Enemy spot! spotted.
Delete it. There's this guy next to him, one down the hall. Getting aggressive. That guy was not aware. Playing aggressive with an SMG is actually insane when you know the game. Like if you know your limits and what you could do, and you have the fastest movement speed possible you can have with a gun. It's kind of like parkour at that point. Jump across the right hand peak. Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, kick him off the roster. That was beautiful play by Sade, but this guy still should have got that kill. You'll run into a lot of moments where you survive in situations you shouldn't. Sees bodies, has to be a player around. Here's a door open. Free kill. Patience. Another one. I see one. Yeah, that guy was snoozing. M995 M4. Saw the guy from underneath the jumps. Free kill.
How dare you show your cara? You proceed upon yourself and to force my way.
Juggle peek out is a very effective method. If you watch my videos, I say it a lot. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. You always want to, like, when you jiggle peek, you want to place your crosshair in a proper spot to shoot at him when you peek again. So you basically just crosshair placement when you peek the first time. I love that scope, by the way.
Hey, stay alert. There could be others.
Dead player. 2 dead players. Uh-oh. Freeze up. Okay, so yeah, I cringe as well. Holy. Nice. Peace.